I could be totally wrong, but the way I see it right now, matchmaking is like, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad per se, but there's just not enough players. So like, you can't really skill-based matchmake if there's nothing to skill-based match. Like, you have like 500, 700 daily players or something like that, and you're trying to skill-based matchmake between that many players, and you're trying to skill-based matchmake between like 700 people, it just doesn't really work. And they could have a system in place that fixes it, but I just don't really seeing it being effective. What might end up happening is, yeah, it'll do skill-based matchmaking, but matches will be longer to get into, but you'll have your skill-based matchmaking. What is going on, ninjas? Logic here. What a brand new Ninjala video, baby. And I know, it's been a while. We'll get into that later. But there's a new update coming with Ninjala, I think in 5 or 4 more days. So we're supposed to be getting an update to the matchmaking system in Ninjala. So that is really, really cool. So the way Ninjala has been these past couple of months, the player base has been falling, so the matchmaking just hasn't been that great. It kind of matches you up with either players that are really like just way above you, stronger than you, or it matches you with players that are just way below your skill level and just not offering you a challenge. So with this update or test, it seems like they're gonna implement a change in order to make it a little bit more optimized. So let's go over what they have to say in these patch notes. Okay, so in these patch notes, it says, first matching balance improvement test. Thank you for playing Ninjala. We have received a great amount of feedback from users regarding unbalanced matches between players of different abilities. In order to improve the balance between players and matching, we'll be holding a test for an adjusted matching system for 1 week. So this is just gonna be like a test. They're gonna run through a little test and see how it goes. If people like it, I assume they're gonna continue on with it. If people don't like it, then, you know, I guess they're just gonna stick with the old system. Something like this is actually really, really cool because I've gotten into like debates with people before on whether or not they should implement updates like this, where they're like, okay, let's test it out. And if people like it, we'll go through with it. If people don't like it, then that's it, right? Something like this should really be applied to like drone farming, just because like there's a lot of people that are on the fence about it or just hate it. And it's like, hey, if we just do a test and nerf the drones and then see how people like that, and if people hate it, we could just revert it back. So this is essentially what they're doing. If people like the new matching system, they're gonna go through with it. If people don't like it, they're just gonna take it off. So this is a really good way to kind of do that. Kind of gauge interest and gauge the support from your users. So the applicable battles this is gonna occur in is quick battles, Ninjala battles, rules for either free matches, ranked matches, or even battle royale and team battles. This is also gonna be applicable. I think did I say that wrong? Applicable or applicable? I don't know. So main adjustments. Let's get to the main adjustments. In Ninjala, you will not be matched with opponents of different abilities until a certain amount of times has passed. The current adjustments will increase that amount of time so you can match more easily with players of similar ability. Ranked matches in particular will use ranked as an indicator of ability, so that is easier to match with players of a similar ability. However, this may result in an increase to the waiting time until the battle starts. In addition, it may increase the occurrence of battles starting without the full 8 players being gathered. So pretty much what they're saying here is just like, hey, we can do skill-based matchmaking. We can absolutely do that. But the thing is, it's going to make matching times like longer. So it's going to take longer to get you into a match with somebody of your skill level, because there aren't that many people playing Ninjala. That's just the realest version take of that. There's just not that many people playing. So there aren't like millions of people like on Fortnite or like Call of Duty to kind of match you with that have your similar rank. So, you know, there's not gonna be like a bunch of ninja gods. There's not gonna be like a bunch of like ninja legends that are all playing at the same time, because the active player base isn't as high as like, you know, as another game. So you just don't have that luxury of getting really, really good matchmaking. I feel like the system in place right now is not necessarily bad. It's just suffering from not having enough players. So if we had enough players, we had like millions of players, millions of like ninjas on, then we could get a more like what's the word, proper like balancing, because you would have more ninja gods, you have more ninja legends, more master ninjas, more this, so you'd have basically a more complete form of the matchmaking. But since we don't have that, since we don't have like tons of players, it's really hard if you have a new player, you might have to put this new player against like veteran players, because like he's just gonna be in matchmaking forever. He's just gonna be loading forever because nobody is in his similar rank because he's a new player. Okay, so and then the last post for this is your cooperation is appreciated. The more players participate in battles during the test, the more data will be able to gather and use for the improvement of the game. We would greatly appreciate your cooperation. Plus, as a token of our gratitude, the following items will be distributed to players who log in during the test. So if you log in during the test, you get 30 gumball machine coins. That's pretty good. It's not bad. You should probably hop on. So basically, this is just gonna be an improvement for everybody. So I implore you, if you haven't played Ninjala in a while, and I haven't played in a while either, this is probably a good time to play, just because they're taking a user interest gauge. Not a lot of games do this, so this is very rare for a game to do this. I think GungHo is trying to get more in touch with the player base, just because the game is declining. In my honest opinion, the game is declining. So they just want to get more user feedback, because when you start coming to your community a little bit more, the game does improve, because your community is more than likely going to have the best answers. But like I said, I don't know if I have too much hope in this matchmaking fix, just because I don't think it's a system problem. I think it's a player-based problem. I think just because we don't have enough people playing Ninjala, that's the reason why we don't have like a proper matchmaking system, because there's just not enough players. If you have 700 daily players or 800 or even 1,000 daily players, it's going to be really hard to just have skill-based matchmaking and have everyone just like in their own little skill tier. There's not enough people to take from, you know? If we had more players, there'd be more variety, more just genres of ranks, and just more just a bigger pool of people to pull from. But we obviously don't have that. So I feel like it's just gonna be really hard to just find this this equilibrium of balancing. But hey, they might be able to find it. They might be able to do it. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. This is just an assumption by me. I just can't see matchmaking being perfect with a low player base. And if they do have a system in place, I feel like it's just gonna be like really long load times, and then we're just gonna like go in a circle. You know, we're gonna be like, oh, the matchmaking is like really bad. I get matched up with like players that are like 300 levels higher than me, and then they fix it, and then it's like long loading times, and then people are like, oh, well, it takes me like 20-30 minutes to find a match, because it always starts with like 2 people or 4 people or whatever. And then they're gonna be like, well, we fixed that, and then now we're back at, well, these players are like 300 levels higher than me or lower than me, and you go on this like circle cycle, and I don't know, it just seems like that's the way it's gonna be headed. Hopefully this update can find that equilibrium and do something about it, because I would love that, because I would love nothing more than the improvement of the game. But yeah, that's gonna be my spiel on this whole new update on what they're doing, this first matching balance improvement test. I do like this direction on testing things, and then if they work, implement them. If they don't, we take a step back and take a look at the drawing board again. That is a good system. A lot of games need to do this, a lot of games don't. Tell me what you think about this balancing improvement test. I'd love to know. Do you think it's gonna work? Do you have any faith in the balanced matchmaking system? Do you guys still play Ninjala? Is anybody still here? Let me know. Also, I'm gonna be releasing a video on just what's going on, why I haven't been posting videos, and we're gonna get to it. I'm sorry. Lo siento. I love you all. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do a Ninjala fashion showcase, baby. We haven't done one in a while, so I think this is it. I don't know if I'm gonna be consistent with it, but hey, we're gonna do it. Today's winner will be Z-chan or Zuzia-chan. Look at this ninja. Zuzia-chan is one incredible looking ninja. Just look at this amazing pose, beautiful, calm, and collected. Zuzia-chan's outfit is really cool as well. It kind of looks like a wizard robe. I really like that aesthetic, you know, kind of wizardry, floating-ish aesthetic going on. It's real cool, it's real cool. Amazing job on winning the Ninjala Fashion Showcase, Z-chan. I haven't done one of these in a while, so you're the best, and you can tell everybody. With that being said, what do you guys think about this new upcoming test taking place? Are you guys gonna participate? Are you down, or are you not really interested in them fixing the matchmaking system? Do you want them to fix something else? Please let me know down below. I'm dying to know your answers. Also, I'm gonna be coming out with another video just explaining my whole situation on why I've just been absent and haven't been able to do anything for the past, like, I don't know, forever. But there will be changes and things moving forward, so do expect that. But with that being said, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. This has been Logic, and I'll see you in the next chapter.